Types of food safety hazards. What is a food safety hazard? A food safety hazard is any agent that has the potential to cause harm to consumers. Hazards can be biological, chemical, or physical in nature. Understanding these hazards is the first step in protecting public health and ensuring that the food we eat is safe. Identifying risks early helps prevent foodborne illness and keeps communities healthy. 4 main types. Biological. Bacteria, viruses, parasites, and molds. Chemical. Pesticides, cleaning agents, and additives. Physical. Bones, glass, metal, and plastic. Allergenic. Allergenic food reactions, nuts, dairy, gluten, and shellfish. Food safety, physical hazards. Understanding and preventing physical contamination. Physical hazards in food safety. 1. Glass fragments. Broken glass from containers, bottles, or equipment can contaminate food products. 2. Metal pieces. Metal shards from machinery, utensils, or packaging pose serious contamination risks. 3. Foreign objects. Bones, stones, plastic, and other debris can accidentally enter the food supply chain. Sources of physical hazards. Equipment breakdown, loose parts, broken machinery, metal fragments. Raw materials, bones, pits, shells, stones in food ingredients. Packaging materials, glass shards, plastic pieces, staples, wire. Employee items, jewelry, hair, fingernails, bandages entering food. Physical hazard prevention, equipment inspection, regular inspection and maintenance of all food processing equipment. Food handling, proper food handling procedures to prevent physical contamination. Food safety, biological hazards. Biological hazards. Microorganisms. Biological hazards include bacteria, Salmonella, E. coli, viruses, norovirus, hepatitis A, and parasites, Giardia, Cryptosporidium, that contaminate food and cause illness in humans. Natural toxins. Mycotoxins produced by molds, aflatoxins, ochratoxin, and marine toxins, ciguatoxin, saxitoxin, are biological substances that pose serious food safety risks when consumed. Biological hazards. Bacteria are single-celled microorganisms that can multiply rapidly in food. Common examples include Salmonella, found in poultry and eggs, and E. coli, associated with undercooked beef and contaminated produce. Proper cooking and hygiene are essential to prevent bacterial contamination. Viruses cannot multiply in food but can be transmitted through it. Norovirus is highly contagious and spreads via contaminated food handlers, while hepatitis A can be transmitted through raw shellfish and unwashed produce. Hand washing and proper food handling are critical preventive measures. Parasites are organisms that live in or on a host. Giardia can contaminate water and fresh produce, while trichinella is found in undercooked pork and wild game. Thorough cooking and safe water sourcing are the best defenses against parasitic infections. How contamination occurs. Cross-contamination and improper temperature control are leading causes of biological hazards in food. Pathogens spread when raw and ready-to-eat foods share surfaces, utensils, or handlers. Keeping food outside the safe temperature range, 20 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius, allows bacteria to multiply rapidly, increasing the risk of foodborne illness. Biological hazards thrive under specific conditions: warm temperatures, moisture, neutral pH, and nutrient-rich environments. Bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli double quickly in the danger zone. Controlling time, temperature, and hygiene practices are essential to preventing the conditions that promote microbial growth in food. Prevention. Cook foods to safe internal temperatures to destroy harmful pathogens. Use a food thermometer to verify. Poultry reaches 75 degrees Celsius, ground meat 73 degrees Celsius, and whole cuts 64 degrees Celsius. Never rely on color alone to determine doneness. Practice thorough hand washing and sanitation at every stage of food handling. Wash hands with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds before and after handling raw foods. Regularly sanitize all surfaces, utensils, and equipment to prevent cross-contamination. Food safety, chemical hazards. Chemical hazards, naturally occurring toxins. These are chemical substances produced naturally by living organisms, including mycotoxins from molds, marine biotoxins, cyanogenic glycosides in plants, and toxins in poisonous mushrooms. They can contaminate food at any stage of production. Added chemicals, substances introduced during food production, processing, or storage. These include pesticide residues, cleaning and sanitizing agents, food additives, preservatives, colorants, and environmental contaminants such as heavy metals and industrial pollutants. Method. Agricultural chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers can remain as residues on crops. Improper application or exceeding recommended doses increases contamination risk in fresh produce and grains. Processing and packaging chemicals including cleaning agents, sanitizers, and industrial lubricants can contaminate food during manufacturing. Inadequate rinsing or equipment maintenance introduces harmful substances into the food supply. Storage and preparation chemicals such as rodenticides, disinfectants, and improper food additives can leach into food. Poor labeling, incorrect storage near food items, or misuse during preparation leads to serious chemical hazards. Chemical hazards, cleaning agents and sanitizers. Improper use or storage of cleaning chemicals near food can lead to contamination. Always follow dilution guidelines and ensure surfaces are thoroughly rinsed before food contact. Pesticide residues on produce. Fresh fruits and vegetables may carry pesticide residues if not properly washed. Always rinse produce thoroughly under running water to reduce chemical exposure. Prevention strategies. Proper chemical storage and labeling. Always store chemicals in their original, clearly labeled containers away from food preparation areas. Use color-coded storage systems, keep safety datasheets, SDS, accessible, and ensure all containers are tightly sealed to prevent leaks, spills, or cross-contamination with food products. Correct cleaning procedures and rinse protocols. Follow manufacturer-approved dilution ratios when preparing cleaning solutions. Apply a strict clean rinse sanitize sequence on all food contact surfaces, allow adequate contact time, and perform thorough rinsing to eliminate chemical residues before resuming food handling activities. Conclusion. Always read chemical labels carefully before use. Never store chemicals near food, beverages, or food preparation surfaces. Proper labeling and secure storage prevent accidental contamination and protect both staff and customers. Train all staff on the correct handling, dilution, and disposal of chemical products. Regular training ensures everyone understands the risks of chemical hazards and follows established safety protocols to maintain a safe food environment. Food safety and allergens. Overview. Allergen safety is critical to protecting customers from potentially life-threatening reactions. Even trace amounts of an allergen can trigger severe responses, including anaphylaxis, in sensitive individuals. Food businesses have a legal and moral duty to identify, label, and communicate allergen information accurately at all times. Beyond protecting customers, allergen compliance is a legal requirement under food safety regulations. Failure to manage allergens correctly can result in serious harm, costly recalls, legal penalties, and lasting damage to your organization's reputation. Proper allergen awareness is the foundation of safe food handling. Objectives. Milk, eggs, fish and shellfish. These animal-derived allergens are among the most common triggers of allergic reactions. Always check labels on dairy products, seafood dishes, and processed foods for hidden sources. Tree nuts, peanuts, wheat and soybeans. These plant-based allergens are widely present in everyday foods. Peanuts and tree nuts can cause severe anaphylaxis, while wheat and soy are common ingredients in processed and packaged foods. Allergen management. Review all ingredient labels and supplier information carefully. Document every potential allergen present in your recipes, including the big 14 inches major allergens such as nuts, dairy, gluten, eggs, and shellfish. Use dedicated equipment, utensils, and preparation areas for allergen-free dishes. Implement strict cleaning protocols between food preparations and train staff to handle allergens with care at all times. Ensure menus, labels, and staff are equipped to inform customers about allergen content. Provide clear allergen declarations and encourage customers to disclose any allergies before ordering. Prevention. Separate storage and preparation areas are essential to prevent cross-contamination. Always store allergenic ingredients in clearly labeled, sealed containers away from allergen-free foods. Use dedicated shelves, refrigerators, or storage zones for common allergens such as nuts, dairy, and gluten-containing products. Follow strict cleaning protocols between tasks to eliminate allergen residue. Sanitize all surfaces, utensils, and equipment thoroughly before switching between allergenic and non-allergenic food preparation. Use color-coded cutting boards and tools to reduce the risk of accidental allergen transfer. Key concepts. Always ask, never assume. Staff must proactively communicate with guests about allergens. Menus should clearly label the 14 major allergens. Train all team members to respond confidently and accurately to allergen queries, and always escalate to the chef when in doubt. Conclusion. Know your allergens. The 14 major allergens must be clearly identified, labeled, and communicated at every stage of food preparation and service to protect those at risk. Maintain strict protocols. Prevent cross-contamination through rigorous hygiene, dedicated utensils, and clear communication with customers about allergen risks.